Hi, I'm Sonia, and I help people take their power back. If you're interested in what I'm up to, check out the description below and be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. In this video, I want to talk about a comment that I got, I believe, on one of my lives. But do you want to be comfortable or do you want to have what you want? And that you can be comfortable and that basically equals dead dreams, or you can step out of your comfort zone and get what you want. And this isn't just true when it comes to manifesting. If you know anything about personal development, pretty much everyone's like, you got to get out of your comfort zone. And I learned that way before I got into manifestation. I just didn't understand that it wasn't about doing things that got things to change. It was about changing me. But I will tell you, looking back, oh hell yeah, it is very uncomfortable to start viewing things differently. But in allowing yourself to do so, that's how you're actually going to get things to change. I first got into personal development in, when was it? 2016? Probably 2016. Not manifesting. I didn't know anything about manifesting yet. That came in 2018. But I was very shy and very quiet, and I tried to do things and take classes on how to not be that way. And it was a lot of, do things to change you. And the problem I had is I never changed the thoughts that I had about myself. So I continued to be the same person even though I had different experiences. And yes, I did change, but that same narrative still played in my head. Nothing happened to change my perspective enough to where I would drop those stories and those beliefs about myself. That was just who I was, and that's who I was always going to be because that's who I've always been. It was comfortable. And oh man, it was so uncomfortable when I started telling myself that I'm confident and amazing and, perfect is where I went. I went with the blanket affirmation of, I am perfect. And man, was that uncomfortable. But it truly did come down to, I can stay comfortable in treating myself and talking to myself like garbage, or I can tell myself something different and break through the uncomfortable into a different experience. This is true with everything and anything. If you are going to continue to accept the same perspectives and the same thoughts as true, and that is how things are, and there's nothing you can do about it, you're right. And until you're going to be open to the possibility of something changing, nothing will change. Because you refuse to change you. And yeah, it's probably going to be extremely fucking uncomfortable when you start telling yourself something different. Especially when you have no proof that any of that is true. I didn't have any reason to be telling myself that I was perfect, but I decided I was going to because I was sick of telling myself all the shit that I'd been telling myself my whole life. I did it anyway. I chose to change me over and over and over and over again until it started to become my default. And now I can't imagine going back to telling myself the old shit. If you want to be comfortable and stay comfortable, then you better be comfortable in whatever situation you're having right now, because this will ever be what is possible for you. This is the only thing that will ever be possible for you, is what you're comfortable in right now. Unless you're willing to become uncomfortable and start to change you in the way that you view everything, nothing else can change, because it's a perfect manifestation. Everything is what you tell yourself that it is. Whatever you tell yourself is true, is true. And when you are breaking that dependence on things outside of you to dictate how you are going to think, it is fucking uncomfortable. So you get to choose. Are you going to stay comfortable, or are you going to face the uncomfortable? Because eventually what is comfortable to you now will become uncomfortable. But you have to get there through changing how you view the world. Thank you so much for watching. Love and light.